Thunder. That's when we get a little nervous about delays and so forth. But here's Orlando getting a turnover, getting a shot on goal. That's way wide.
Orlando City, so referee will keep an eye on those two. I'm sure those numbers were thought about before when he put his notebook in his pocket tonight.
Oh, nice cross that time by Turner, and that opportunity just missed. What a great ball sent in by Tyler Turner.
It's not that many goals to show for it, but you know, he's the guy that sets things up. He's definitely a creator on this team out of the midfield.
This is dangerous here.
Well, false start there on the kick.
And Bungay putting it into the box. It's still loose. Oh, it's headed away off the goal line. I'm not sure if that was Shinowski. Here's a follow-up and a goal.
Vercoloni did his best there as a defender, did exactly what he was supposed to do on the end line in the goal, played the far post, headed it out, and Adrian Heath's team fires first. And as we said, Orlando City's got a lot of firepower, and that second volley through all that traffic, I think it was headed into the net there before Taylor was ever even able to see that one with all those folks in front of him.
I think they're crediting the goal to Lamira, number 24. Lamira in the 8th minute, after a terrific, I believe it was Shinowski, someone from Richmond got a head on it right at the goal line, prevented a goal. But then the follow-up, as you mentioned, Joey, great shot. It was low, and it somehow avoided all the defenders in front and found the back of the net. And Richmond finds themselves down 1-0 here early.
And there's a lot of draws they have. They have 10 draws. Some of those should have been wins.
Right.
But at the same time, without Delhi, you're a little bit worried about it. But you have Porter. There's a shot
off the inside of the post. And that ball is cleared off. Wow.
Maybe that one over to Yaisley. He was trying to turn that one forward, but maybe could have played it back.
Oh, great ball through to – there's a shot. Molino with a beautiful through ball. I believe that was Herzog that took that shot, number 11, between the defender's legs, and that is what drew the foul.
Yeah, he's made some great moves tonight. That kid's focused. He's out here, and he is ready.
So here's Shea Spitz lining up, and that one hooks over the goal.
Yeah, Vercoloni kind of forced it out wide, and then it was Lee that stepped through on that one.
Good ball over here to Porter. Can he chase it down? He does. He gets around his defender, gets inside the box, takes a shot, and Gallardo handles that for Orlando City.
All the creativity they had in the first 20 minutes of this match has totally gone away, and there's been very little build-up either.
Ball played into the middle. Here's a shot on the follow, and they score! And it's going to be number 8, Mbenge, I believe, that followed up.
I believe it was actually Molino for number 16. Yeah, it was just cross in it, deflected, and Molino was there to clean it up. It's another ball kind of played out, but not enough clearance from the kicker's defense. And Molino from the top of the 18. I don't care if that was Taylor, Joe Willis, or Tim Howard back there. The touch that he put on that ball, he really bent that one up and took it upper 90.
Kind of like the first goal, Joey, where the ball kind of just the initial save was made and it just squirted out, and Lamira banged it into a low shot. This one a high shot, which, like I say, there's not a goaltender in the world that could have got that one, I don't think. Climb back into this contest. Molino with his 16th goal. Here comes Richmond if they can get a quick one. Here's a cross and a goal!
How did George Davis IV get that into the top of the net? Unbelievable. With the rain just coming down, George Davis finds it. I said the adjustments would lead to early goals in the second. I'm going to pat myself on the back there as I luck out and get one right.
Boy, they needed that one, didn't they?
George Davis IV making me look good right now.
His 11th goal of the season. Delhi, of course, leading the way for Richmond with 14 goals, but George Davis IV is getting closer, and I think that's the 3rd straight game now, Joey, that he has scored in.
George Davis IV has unbelievable creativity as a teammate and as an individual, and he hesitated on that opportunity. Yep. No hesitation there. Step forward and take that space away from him. You have to be right behind him to disrupt.
Off to George Davis IV, back for Spitz. Here's Jaisley, and his shot was blocked. Good defensive play. He's still loose. Here's Porter. Kyle Porter trying to work his way around the defender. Gets it into the box. A shot. It's loose in the box. It's popped up in the air, and Gallardo somehow came up with that ball. Porter. Here's Asante. And Asante on the move.
He is showing his quickness
Looking
tonight.
for George Davis IV. He gets inside the box. A shot. Gallardo with a big save. So here is Russin, number 3, in possession. He just taps it forward. And the ball played forward for Molino. Here's Ramos. Ramos down the near side, looking for a cross. Gets inside the box, gets a shot and scores. Rafael Ramos with a beautiful move, and he found a spot on the near post, inside the near post, and it's 3-1.
Adrian Heath with an excellent halftime adjustment there, dropped Ramos down into the left side. We did not see that kind of attack. We talked about Lee being a little bit hamstrung with that yellow card. He couldn't make a hard foul there. So we had to try to play it clean. You know, Taylor was right there, got a glove on it, but from that distance with that velocity and that skill, that's a hard one for the keeper to stop. And Ramos showed the skill, and now the kickers are down 3-1. And
Matthew Hall entering the lineup.
You talk about a team maybe struggling a little bit. They're coming in here 2-3. They're struggling on the road. Nice nights. I mean, you told me 5 games in July that we'd be out here working. I mean, normally I'm out on the camera there.
Exactly. There's an opportunity. George Davis the fourth with a cross. And a goal! Beautiful feed from George Davis the fourth, and the kickers won't quit.
Davis the fourth doing it offensively, now doing it with the assist, and he's pushed forward, and they've really brought in the midfielders. They're running their lanes now a little bit tighter into the 18, and it is causing trouble for Orlando City because, like I said, they collapse on that forward in the center. Davis has gotten free. We've seen a little bit of it with Porter, though Porter hasn't found his touch, but Davis twice now on the left side, and the kickers now, they've got 12 minutes here to try to equalize.
Nate Robinson with the goal. That is his first goal of the season. George Davis the fourth picks up his 5th assist of the season to go with his 11th goal that he scored earlier tonight. George Davis the fourth is causing all kinds of problem on that far side, Joey.
Yeah, he's not the only guy who's gotten woken
and
up.
Gallardo handles that.
And
Orlando City will improve to 17-3-4 on the season. Richmond with just their second loss of the season, 13-2-10. Boy, if they had a couple of those draws that were wins, but that's, hindsight 2020, of course. But 3-2 is the final.